Gotta turn it up a little bit.
West is the best.
I'm just gonna turn something we don't have.
Is Orville Redenbacher.
Welcome back to the Joy in Life. It's 8 o'clock. We're about ready to take the train and start off St. Patrick's Day. This is JJ's first time celebrating St. Patrick's Day, so we're so excited. This is going to be a very windy day, so my hair's probably going to be trashed by the end of this. And we have to make it to my dad's birthday party later on tonight, so stay tuned. I'm so excited for it today. Happy St. Patrick's Day, guys. Cheers! All right, we're almost in the city. We can't wait to celebrate St. Patrick's Day. This is Savannah's first time.
I'm so excited.
So excited, girl. Can't wait to show you around. We'll show you all the adventures right when we get into downtown. We're so excited.
Let's do it.
Yeah, we gotta go. No, we gotta go. Alexa, we gotta go to the next player.
It's gonna be green all day.
In part one, never played that course. AKA. I'm better than you, bro. You just want to admit it.
Okay, so we're in line for Celeste. It's 11:03. We were supposed to pick our wristbands by 11.
Show the line. It literally. Y'all see that sign? Exactly.
We're praying
back
we can
here.
still get in. Our friends are way up in line, so we're hoping that we
can get in
somehow
somehow.
Hopefully they use their
Or
charm.
get wristbands, at least. At the very least.
Cash at the very least, so fingers crossed we're gonna get in somewhere.
We're gonna get in. Well, we're gonna have a great time. We're gonna get lit. So.
I can get this thing.
Who can take a picture of me?
I do like some hot sauce.
Put it over there.
I will, don't worry.
Come on.
Of course.
You guys suck. You guys suck.
You can bring it over here. Hey guys, I'm here to close out this video and do a weekend recap. So essentially I went back home to the Chicago area for St. Patrick's Day and for my dad's 50th birthday surprise. So we flew in on Friday. We had wind gusts close to 70 miles per hour, so the plane was literally doing this, which was awful. I haven't felt sick like that on a plane in a long time. And we were concerned, is the flight even gonna go? Because flights were getting canceled or delayed. And there were wildfires. So a lot of dust and smoke and everything in the atmosphere that we had to fly through. It was crazy. And so we land Friday back in the Chicago area. There's supposed to be storms overnight. So I'm like, well, if our flight gets delayed, we need to arrive before the storms. My mom's a nervous driver and she was picking us up. Thankfully, everything happened like it was supposed to. My mom took us home. We had Rosati's pizza for dinner, which was a first for my husband, and he enjoyed it, which was cool. And it was good. We just sat on the couch, hung out. I knew Saturday's going to be a super long day, so I didn't want to do anything on Friday. And I don't know if you've seen the show, and I need to remember what the name is, but they like pick something and go in detail about it. So like this episode, it's my stepdad was watching it. They went into detail about like popcorn, and like the popcorn we know and love today is not the popcorn they had way back in the day, but I talked about Orville Redenbacher, which we went to school in Valpo. So like if you're from Valpo, you know all about the popcorn and stuff. So that was cool. Woke up at like 6 Saturday morning, had a rush to get ready, Uber to our friend's train. We could have took the train by us in Joliet, but then we just would have rode the train by ourselves. We really wanted to be with the group. So 45-minute Uber to Aurora, took the train up there to Chicago. And it was my best friend Savannah. We started our careers together in Joplin. So she's a good friend of mine. My friend Victoria, I've known her since 3rd grade. You know, love her. We always do this, especially stuff together in St. Patrick's Day. My husband, and then 2 of her friends, and one I know, Alexis and then Jordan. And so we had a good time. We finally got there. The train was like delayed from police activity, which is not uncommon. And then we got there, got off. Had to get our wristband. That was insane. So we did the we did the River North bar crawl this time, but normally we do the River North. I am so tired today from this weekend, so working today was like difficult. We did the River North bar crawl this time. Normally do Wrigley. Wrigley is a well-oiled machine. All week long, they're like, you can pick up your wristband here today, or there tomorrow, or somewhere else the next day. So it gives you multiple chances to pick up your wristbands, and then you just get there at start time and go have fun. And throughout the day, it gets pretty busy. You have to wait in line, but it's not long, you know? River North bar crawl. We didn't get the info until like noon on Friday, but it technically pickup already started. So my friend, because I wasn't even there yet, my friend was like, we're just going to get him tomorrow together. It said you could pick him up at Celeste, the little gaming place, and somewhere else on the day. I'm like, well, let's just do that. Since the train was delayed, we got out late, and then we stood in line at Celeste forever, and that was like 10 something. And then they're like, well, we're done giving them out because it's past 11. You got to go all the way over here. It was a 20-minute walk. We finally get our wristbands. We go into the place right there because there weirdly wasn't a wait. It was fun. It was like an arcade, but like the music was awesome. The lines weren't crazy. And then our mistake was leaving that place. We should have never left that place. Why? Well, we stood in line. And after like a century, it's like, guys, we're never going to get in. So we try another place, same situation. We go to Howl at the Moon. We get in. It's $40 cover to listen to karaoke. Not my crowd. I'm good. If we're gonna have to listen to karaoke, I'd rather hear like my parents do karaoke. Like, no thank you, not St. Patrick's Day. But as we were walking around, we did see the river dying. My husband was like bent on seeing that, which was like, that's a St. Patrick's Day staple if you've never seen it. So we got to see it, and that was really cool. And that was super crowded, trying to walk through all of that. And then finally, we couldn't find this place. We find it. The line's too long, and we just are like, okay, well, our group couldn't figure out what to do. We had to be at dinner with my dad at 5:30, so we were like, let's just go take an Uber back to Homer Glen. It was like $95 Uber, but trying to figure out the train would have been too much. Then we would have to Uber from the train, and we just found a place we could sit at for an hour and just hang out before we had to meet my dad. Saw my dad, went to Hooters, which if you know my dad, that's like a staple. We used to do Hooters in a movie on Friday nights and go out. My stepsister worked that too, so it's not as weird as you think. Like, the wings were fire too, okay? And then he had a surprise birthday party at like Ruby Agave in Homer Glen, and like Mexican place turns into like a club or whatever. All his friends, some that I've known from like way back when, some family was there. And my dad had no clue. We like ran inside like, oh, we gotta use the bathroom real quick, and like essentially just to get in place. And then my stepmom walked my dad in, and he was surprised, so that was cool. Like, mission accomplished. Had a good time. The music was good. It was nice to reconnect with some of the old family friends and, you know, show another place to my husband. And then my step siblings were like, hey, let's go to another spot. I'm like, all right, I haven't hung out with them in like forever, so I'm like, let's go. I have no idea. I don't remember the name. Homer Glen I'm not familiar with. I'm from Joliet. I don't even go out in Joliet. Like, my stepdad owns a place, so we just go there most of the time. Or we go out in Naperville, which is still relatively new to me. Or we just go out in Chicago. Like, if I came all this way, let's just do it. So that was fun. And then some family drama, which is, you know, every family's got it. And then by that point, it was like, okay, it's time to go. Went back. My mom woke me up. She's like, we got church at 8 o'clock. Yeah. Rolled into church. Happy we went. And then we just sat. My mom and I sat and talked. And then we got ready to go. It was snowing on Sunday when we were trying to leave. The weather was great Friday and Saturday. Like, it was dusty, of course, from the smoke. All the dust that we had over Oklahoma made it up north. The storms brought it up. But it was very windy on Saturday. But when the wind slowed, we had sunshine. It was actually really nice weather Friday and Saturday. Sunday, yeah, it was snowing. It was 32. I'm like, it's time to go back to Oklahoma. I don't miss this at all. Thankfully, the plane ride was a whole lot smoother coming back. And then it was rushing to get back to bed. So that was my weekend in a nutshell. It was a good weekend overall, and happy we did it. But I will never, ever, ever do the River North one ever again. That's a no for me. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you on the next one.